After watching this video, you're going to feel a sense of relief for closing out strong 2025. You'll also gain simple insights and strategies for mastering your personal development goals for 2026. I'll guide you through reflecting on 2025, resetting your major personal development goals and priorities, and setting clear and intentional plans for the year ahead. All whilst doing that before the busyness of Christmas kicks in. If you're someone who generally sets New Year's resolutions at the start of January and then forgets them by the end of it, you're already starting the year on the back foot. Remember, each week of the year represents 2% of the total year. So if you're setting your goals within that first week, you're already 2% behind. Let's make 2026 a year of an intention and personal growth for you all. So for those of you that don't know me, my name's Mark, a busy dad and husband in the UK, always striving to be, do and have more. My core philosophy is that if you are standing still in life, you are going backwards. In January 2020, I listened to a Jason Greystone podcast and it completely changed the way I approach my annual reflection and year ahead goal planning process. In episode 36 of the Always Free podcast, Jason talks about using reflection as the fuel to propel yourself forward for the year ahead. I've been using an adaptation of Jason's approach for the last 5 years, fine-tuning it each year to make it fit my personal rhythms. And over the course of this video, I'd like to share with you my personal reflections of 2025 and give you insights on my top 3 major goals for 2026. In the hope that it will inspire you to take immediate actions on your own personal goals. I hope you enjoy the video, so now let's get stuck in. So to wrap up my 2025 personal reflection, I reflect and reset my year in review. I carry out an empowerment health check across all areas of my life, and I take the reins and start to regain and reset my priorities. I end with grounded greatness where I complete gratitude, review my purpose and my passions, and then I wrap my year up by creating an executive summary and a core phrase or motto to use for the year ahead. So here we go, let's get stuck into it. Here's my personal reflections. What have I achieved for 2025? I train consistently and injury-free, a mix of strength and running, a true hybrid approach, something that I have neglected in the recent years. I brought my dream coffee machine and enjoyed daily fresh coffee from the comfort of my own home. I was thankful for the support, friendship and networking of a close friend who invited me to events, connected me with really great people. On a family level, we've had a big year of holidays. We've done a double cruise, we've been to Ibiza and we bought a bloody caravan. On a personal level, I completed Endure 24, which was a 24-hour endurance race. I completed 7 laps at 35 miles. I ran the Coniston to Barrow event again, which was just over 22 miles of a race. I increased my weekly training volume with consistent strength and mobility. I boosted my content creation. I went on TikTok lives. I got confident in front of the camera. I launched my first goal planning series on YouTube across the year. From a work level, I led valuable team alignment sessions and development reviews. I led with confidence and composure. I climbed Helvellyn and recreated the picture from my childhood. I took Seb on some morning runs, my son. I tackled a number of the Lake District Wainwrights. I took the kids to Park Foot and loved seeing them build water confidence, jumping in and out of the lake on a really cold day, which was just awesome. I became a godfather to Ada. I went to a shooting range in Poland. Again, I maintained strong fitness discipline, daily streaks of burpees, press-ups. Red October, running across every day in October. I completed a 30-day sprint challenge post-summer, which was the burpees and press-ups challenge I've just talked about. On a social front, I reached 1,000 TikTok followers and secured my first organic sign-ups via my lead magnet, the Weekly Reflect. I built momentum through collaborations and daily content creation, and I managed to go to Paris for the weekend for my 10-year anniversary, and it was epic. Wow, what a year it's been. I've regained control of my health and fitness, I've grown in confidence, and I've started to inspire others. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. What have been the biggest disappointments? I've had another year where I didn't focus on what I put in my mouth. I overate and sometimes overdrank. For me, this has been a common theme for the last 5 years, which I've just need to grab hold of. I was disappointed to get cramp again on the Coniston to Barrow. I was disappointed in myself for not allowing myself to switch off and be present more with my family. I was disappointed that I didn't have discipline to take care of my body earlier in the year. And I was disappointed that I overlooked the simplicities of daily steps and walking for my own personal health. I've learned quite a bit over the year. I've learned how to build a CRM marketing system. I've learned email marketing. I've learned sales and lead generation, which was new territory for me. I've learned that I'm really good at the push phase of growth, but not so much of taking my foot off the pedal. This has been a constant theme in my life over the last number of years. And then what I do is I carry out an empowerment health check across every area of my life. I score that 0 to 10, and I understand any areas of my life that are off track that need course correction. And when I've done that empowerment health check this year, what I've noticed is relationships and family, I've scored that a little bit too low because I've been prioritizing other things in my life. For that reason, I've reset my top 3 values for the year ahead. Those are health and well-being, purpose and fulfillment, and relationship and family. I then reset and summarize what I want to be, do, and have in the next 3 years. So who do I want to be 3 years from now? I want to be a person of significant influence. I want to be an inspiration to my kids, both body and mindset. What do I want to be doing 3 years from now? I want to be running my own business full time. I want to enjoy doing crazy challenges. I want to be climbing mountains, running, keeping fit, and all whilst inspiring others along the way. What do I want to have 3 years from now? I would love to have my mortgage paid off, a 12-month buffer in the bank, and reduced liabilities in terms of car and caravan loans. I want to have a catalogue of experiences, both personal, family, and friends. And then thinking about what activities and experience do I want to try? I want to try and run an ultramarathon. I then complete a grounded greatness section, which looks at things I'm grateful for and reviewing my purpose and passion areas. So I review the I am statements. I am disciplined in all areas of my life. I am able to manage my energy levels proactively. I am a great father, husband, and all-round positive role model. I'm a confident leader. I am a person of influence, and I am a rounded athlete. I then write some I can gratitude statements. I can be who I want to be. I can achieve financial freedom. I can control my own destiny. I can live a life on my own terms. I can create the best life for my family. And I can build in and around my 9 to 5. I then highlight some I have gratitude statements. I have a lovely home. I have health on my side. I have all that I ever need and want in this world. I have an amazing wife, and I have boundaries across all areas of my life. Based on all of my reflections then, I create an executive reflection summary. I'm going to read that out. I'm going to keep leading with calm confidence. I'm going to remember how far I've come through consistency and not chaos. I built a foundation that allows myself freedom in both health, work, and being my most creative self. 2025 for me was about building momentum. 2026 will be about mastering it. I'm going to keep showing up even when no one's watching, keep refining, calibrating my approach, and staying grounded in what matters the most. And that is my health, my family, my purpose, and continual personal growth. So once I've completed my 2025 annual reflection, I wrap up an annual theme and I create 3 major personal development goals for the year ahead. So my annual theme for 2026 is mastering momentum whilst always being present. My 3 major personal development goals for 2026 are as follows. Health and well-being, where I'm going to challenge my body and my mind. Purpose and fulfillment, where I'm looking to positively impact people's lives. And finally, relationship and family, when I am going to try to be proactively present with my family and friends. So I'm a bit of a spreadsheet nerd, so I've created all of my major personal development goals onto a goal planning template. Let's take you through a little bit in detail some of those major personal development goals and I guess what some milestones or challenges I'm taking on. So for health and well-being, which is about challenging my body and mind, I want to complete a Q1 75-day hard challenge. I want to run the Yorkshire Three Peaks. I want to complete 100 Wainwright walks in the Lake District. I'm currently at 60, so I've got 40 to tick off for 2026. I would like to walk the Keswick to Barrow, which is a 40-mile running race. Again, we've signed up for the Endure 24 endurance race, but this time I want to complete 10 laps, which is 50 miles over 24 hours. If my body keeps up to it, I want to run the Dales Way over 3 days. So that's a race from Skipton in Yorkshire all the way through to Windermere in the Lake District, which is a total of 80 miles. This next one is a bit of a stretch target. I want to complete throughout the year running 2,026 kilometres. And then finally on the body front, I want to be sub 196 pounds and have body confidence. On my second major personal development goal, which is purpose and fulfillment and positively impacting people's lives. I want to increase my social reach. I want to grow to 5,000 followers on TikTok, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and 5,000 followers on Instagram. I've then come up with a mini series. This is all around 12 in 12 impact. 12 guest podcast appearances, running 12 monthly mastermind webinars, and creating 12 long-form YouTube videos. So in essence, that's 1 podcast guest appearance, 1 monthly mastermind, and 1 long-form YouTube video each month across the full year. On the relationship and family front, I want to proactively be present with family and friends. So this is around planning weekend caravan holidays to help me unwind and reset. I want us to go big with the caravan and camping trips. I want to complete 2 hikes with Seb, my son. We're going to Disneyland, Florida in April. We've got a week in Parkfoot with the caravan in the Lake District with friends. We've got a 2-week July France trip. I then want to be conscious to plan day dates with both Lucy and close family and friends. So there you go, a simple blueprint for your annual reflection and year ahead goal planning. Imagine the peace of mind that you will have closing out 2025 before the year even ends. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit subscribe because each and every day I share valuable productivity tips that will help you master your time and your life. And if you're ready to reset your priorities and goals immediately, I've got a free priority reset guide. If you just follow the link in the description, it's the top link within that link tree. If you managed to get this far, thanks for watching, and remember, next year starts now. I'll see you in my next video at the start of January.